Hey guys, Kettle5 here, and today we're back with a brand new video. And today we are here with the Wolfsburg Career Mode, episode number 22. That's the second season, by the way. Nowhere near finishing the second season yet, because we had 16 for the first season, so 17, 18, 19, 18, 19, 20. We had 5 rounds this year so far, or for this season. Hello Billy O'Connor, who just typed hi in the chat. Hello mate, good to have you alongside us. We've still got top goal scorer in the league, don't get me wrong, but we're really lacking here, by the way. We're down in 15th in the Bundesliga. Here we are. Hello to everyone who's watching, probably Daniel, probably I know you mate. Here we are, as we are now ready a moment to go against Bayern Munich in the first game of our season here. Expecting nothing really, we're not. And we do have some transfer news after this game has played as well, so that should be all fun and games. That should be all fun there. It should a lot of fun there to be had. There, we'll have a lot of fun to be had in this game, and of course if you haven't already, smash the like and subscribe, it would be appreciated. So my aim for the end of the season is to get a top 6 finish, guys. Don't think we'll beat Munchen today, but we'll give it a good shot. And yeah, I don't think I will win, and I don't think I'll get top 6 this year, but we'll hopefully do better than we did last year. We came 10th. If we can beat 10th, I'll be very happy, and the board then will be like, well, you beat 10th, we'll give you one more season, that's what I'll be wanting. As we kick off here for the Bundesliga match day, I think it's match day number 12 of this one, I think. Cornet now with the ball, in it flies to Werner. Werner's header can't get there, Pavard gets there, Werner with the header, and the Bundesliga players clear it. By the way, just to tell you guys, there are like 6 Bundesliga games left in the Bundesliga season for everybody. So the Bundesliga will be finished soon. Premier League, I think, have like 8 games or 9 games left, which is quite a lot. And so do the Championship have so much more, which is surprising that they're going to let them play. It does. I know why the Bundesliga played, because they only had like 6 or 7 matches left each team. So they were like, "Yep, you only have about 8 matches left. We'll let you play." Like, there's no other reason why Bundesliga would let you play, if that makes sense. Is this going to be? It's a yellow card for Sule already with 7, yeah, about 8 minutes on the clock, because it's 7 minutes. Oh no, it's 7 minutes. Oh, what a strike! What a strike from Werner! What a goal that was! Who scored? Who took the free kick? And they didn't even show you the team we're playing with today. But who took the free kick? I think you can't see, right? I've got to just show you the team. So this is our team for today's game. If you didn't know, same as last week. Playing this in early on in the second half, we bring on James Rodriguez. We bring on Zinek, just to give them a bit of stability, or we even bring on one of these two here at the bottom here for a bit of stability. I want to know who assisted that goal. Actually, I want to know who assisted that. So that's why I'm going to do this. Assist. Oh, it's Fred. Okay, so it's Fred with the ball. Okay. Look, Fred with the ball in. It goes straight here to Werner. Look, and Werner goes, I just think I'll smash that first time. I pressed circle by mistake, but it made it work. It made it pay, and we have got a second goal in this 13th Bundesliga goal for Werner. And he can just up and up and up and up and up the charts. If he gets top goal scorer and we don't even get top 10, or top 6, I'll be pissed. Like generally, I'll be pissed. We're playing against Bayern Munich. If it's anything like our game against against Dortmund in real life, Wolfsburg, then it's not going to be good. The manager, Marco Silva, he's alright. He has his ups and downs, to be honest, and I think that lets him down a considerable lot. because he was favourites. He was like Everton's favourite for a long time. I think he's still Everton, right? Marco Silva. I don't know anymore. We're not playing the season. We're not at the moment. But yeah, if he's alright, mate. He's alright. Dortmund won. Yes, we know Dortmund won. They beat this team here on the pitch, which is annoying for me to say because I love Wolfsburg. With like you know when you have to pick up when okay, you know you pick like your teams and you have some people have Wolfsburg, some people have Dortmund, and that I just no I didn't pick Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg chose me. That's what I'm gonna say because they played a couple of games a couple of seasons ago when they had 2009 I think it was when they won the league, and that just blew me away with how a team like Wolfsburg could win a Bundesliga trophy with having not very good, not the best of teams, if that makes sense. At the time, it wasn't to be honest with you, it wasn't the best of teams at the time. Still don't have the best of teams right now, but because but with all respect, they did really well, and this is where they are now. So yeah. Away now, the ball is cleared as far as him, as far as Müller. Turn offensive. Tutuños miedos. It's just like real life. This is with Dortmund this game because Dortmund went one very even. Um, uh, hmm, don't really have a actually my mum and sister were Man United fans, like big ones. Well, not big ones, but they've been Man United fans for a little bit of their life, and I've been a Man United fan because of that. So I say Man United, but I like if you say what team do you support, I don't. I'm a Man United fan, but I don't really support them if that makes sense. Because I just like the Premier League as it is, not liking the band, if that makes sense. So I support, if you have to be honest with you, Man United. Alex Maximin, it's an interesting one. He's a good player, but not at the right club. I think give him like 1 or 2 years, and maybe a bigger club like Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, um, Man Liverpool. One of them clubs will buy him. Man City don't need him. Liverpool definitely don't need him. But a big club like that may sign him, or Wolves, just so he gets a bit more play. But Newcastle, good enough for him right now, getting paid decent money, so can't be too disappointed he can't. My Bundas team is Cologne because I've seen them play. Oh my goodness me, sweet, sweet. That's good to hear. Um, they're going to announce on the 1st of June, sorry, 1st of June, a little bit about the Premier League, but they're expected to come back on the 12th or the 20th. Just the 12th or 20th is the two dates they've been given of June where they can come back and play football. I think it'll be the 20th. I don't think it'll be the 12th. Just purely because I don't think they'll get enough time to do the 12th. Like, all considerations, I do think they'll be back, but not by then, if that makes sense. It's an interesting one again, Kai Havertz, because he has never scored a hat trick, and he was on for a hat trick last weekend, but he never did get it. And I feel for the guy because he's a really good player, but at the end of the day, I think maybe if he moved, he would have been a good pick, but at the same time, if he doesn't move, then it still would be good. By the way, just to say, we've already had half time. If you didn't know the stats, here are your half-time stats. 5 shots, 3 on target. 3 shots, 2 on target. They've had more possession than me completely. They've had 2 fouls, we've had 1. They've not had a free kick, we have, and it will score us to goal. It's been a very boring game, this Bundesliga game. Yes, I do like Kai Havertz, just to give you the credit if you wanted to know my actual answer. We are going to make a sub right now. We're going to take off Slinger and bring on James Rodriguez. And that is it for now. If we see any means right, we'll bring on other players. But James had a go at me because he doesn't play the one out game there that he wanted. He didn't want to play every game because he wasn't that kind of player. He's not that kind of player for me, if that makes sense. He's not a play every game, but I would say, he's a one out player style. Bakora, yes, but no. He shouldn't be playing for the club he does. He shouldn't be playing for Watford. I think that's a too lower league club. I think maybe like a Wolves or something like that should have come in and picked him up. But as I say, they didn't, and it's annoying. And he's now still playing for them. So all credit where credit's due, though. He has played outstandingly for Watford at the times, and sometimes doesn't play well. And you can argue that he is a Watford player, like, because that's what Watford do, as Muller scores. As now you can't hear anything except like 800 or 900 away fans go absolutely crazy in the corner. But no. Here we go then, it's 1-1 now. It's a very even game at the moment then. The stats show that we shouldn't be winning this game. That's what the stats were showing, so I can understand now we're not. James Rodriguez there took a shot and it deflected, I think, out of the corner, or did it just go out for a goal kick? It went out for a goal kick. Yes, I do like Sancho. I think he's a really good player. Yannick Carrasco comes off and Fraser comes on. But no, I do like him, and I think he's a really good player. I think he's a really good, talented player. How he plays. Man United want him. So do Chelsea, and I think so do another Prem. I think Man City or something like that in the Prem. He said he wants to come to the Premier League. Don't know about Man United though. There's been skits of people going of where he goes and people asking the question, he goes no or stuff like that. But yeah, Saul, I would not like to have Saul. I'm sorry, because we have too many midfielders at the moment. I'll read that out. I will look at it in a minute with the midfielder regards, but we don't have enough midfielders, if that makes sense, in the sense of that can produce us what we need. But we have too many midfielders. We have, at the moment, we have Fred, Pogba, Lingard, Mata, and we have Gomez, who's a youngster, and we have McTominay and Matic. I think that's enough really to keep us going for now. Maybe when Matic and Mata decide that they're going to retire, maybe we could look at some of the outs, like maybe look at a Lingard, and Lingard say retire because Lingard's 27. So say when they retire, them guys. Yeah, maybe look an option, but at the same time, you don't really need the option, if that makes sense, as we're bringing on Morgan Gibbs-White and Yeboat and Clivert and Dilivogi are coming off. Dilivogi's coming off only purely because I'm resting him. Don't know why, but it's a big game, this. But yeah, I don't think Saul will actually play for Man United, if that makes sense. I think it'll be just outrageous if he does. I'll go into detail in another video if you want me to, but I'm a Man United fan and I'm very passionate about Man United, and I do believe we are one of the best team in the Premier League. Well, in history terms, we're the best team in the Premier League, without question of a doubt. Not form recently, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all to me about form. It does. It does matter about form, but what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter really about like talent about recently, because recently we've been doing amazingly. If you think about it, we've won in the last like 4 or 5 years. We've won one Europa League, and one FA Cup. You can't be too disappointed about that in the last like 4 or 5 years, like 3 or 4 years. If you were a big club like Arsenal or Tottenham, you'd be snatching at that opportunity to get that many trophies, like 2 trophies. It'll be quality, but don't. But yeah, if he does come in the summer, as I said, Saul, it will be an interesting option. Where would you play him? As you can hear now, the away fans making a lot of noise because they're 2-1 up, and they shouldn't be 2-1 up. And I think against Dortmund, when we were I think we lost it like 2-0. The problem was we brought off a few defenders and put on some attackers, if that makes sense. So it was like attacking minded, which is awful to do. I don't like doing it myself. Like, I know you're losing like by a goal or 2. Don't bother. I would. Oh, for flip's sake. Werner should have scored, but didn't. Yeah, but I don't think we should do that. He has 5 shots. So Lewandowski's had had 1 goal. So that's a 1 out of. Oh, your boat! I fucking don't know why I kept you now. Your boat, good tackle actually, your boat. I'll give you that. They've got Cater. Yeah, Cater. You look at. I'm going to talk about Liverpool as well, in the sense that I don't think Liverpool should have Cater. Now, I'm there with what they do. Like Liverpool, they have the agents. They have a chat. Cater was like, yeah, I want to go to Liverpool. I've had a great season at Leipzig. Or I don't want to play at Leipzig anymore, or I don't want to play in the Bundesliga anymore. I want to play for Liverpool. I'm going to win some trophies, won a Europa League, won a Champions League, sorry, and won a that was it. Won a Champions League with them, which is all good and good because Champions Leagues are good things, but. What was that? For flipping cross. We're going to lose this game now, and we're going to be near the relegation zone, and our fans are going to be flipping unhappy with us and have a good go at us. I was so dominant in this. Not dominant, but I was so confident we're going to get a draw. We still can with Werner. No, we can't. Good save from Neuer. As you can hear right now, the about 20 to 30,000, well, about 15,000 who've stayed in the stadium right now. Don't blow the whistle, ref. Do not blow the whistle. You're going to blow the whistle. And there's all the boos. You heard a few boos. I'm not going to do an interview after the game. I actually will, because I'll boost the morale of the club up, because the club are fucking up. But we'll give some new credit of the doubt here. We will. Yeah, you know.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie kurz rübergekommen sind, uns ein paar Fragen zu beantworten. Vielen Dank für diese Statements.
So there guys, just morale the club a little bit, get a bit more morale in. We are near the relegation zone still. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Next game. Oh, Williams is sold. So there we go. I'm just going to tell you some things about the club before we do. Let's have a look at Manchester United. And before we do that, I just need to quickly do something. So I think because you, it looks like we've got a black line, have we? No, we're full screen. We are full screen. I just thought that one. We're going to show you a bit of Man United now. I know we might have transfers in this game, and that's not really representing the club, but we'll show you Man United anyway. And the transfers may actually respect the club a bit more in light. So we'll go to midfield because this is what we're looking at. So you've got the opportunity of getting this guy Barlow, who's a youngster, Garner, who's a youngster, Hamilton, who's a youngster, and Gal, who's a youngster, Levitt as a youngster. You've got Lingard, you've got McTominay, you've got Pereira, but he's a right mid, but he can play in the middle as well. You've got Pogba, and that's it. They've sold quite a few then they have to get these guys in. Baldwin Jackson. Defence is okay, I would say. You don't really need anyone else, really. And goalkeepers, you've got a few here. They've bought in O'Hara, I think they have. And they bought in... No, they haven't. These have just come back off loan and they're just at the club. Okay, that's fine. But look at the midfielders they've got in this game. They bought in Ever Banega. They bought in Hamilton, I think. Or if they haven't, then he's a youngster. They bought in Matuidi and they bought in Oscar. They have. And they bought in Ordin and Carlos Solar as well. Attacking wise, they've only bought in Alexi and Anaki. Alexi's come back and Anaki Williams. That is it. And defensive options, they haven't really got any in. I don't think they've only got Bartra, Mark Bartra, and that is it. Everyone else used to be at the club. They did, as you can see. Everyone else used to be at the club. I do believe. Yep, I do believe this guy's at the club actually. Or he could be new, Mitchell. He could be new. I doubt he is, but there you go. And keeper wise, they haven't brought in anyone. Just brought people back off loan. So got a lot of keeper choice there. They have there. So there you go then. So I think Romero was in the back. Then it sticks there, was he? Or Castiles? Castiles, okay. And the board aren't happy with me, but let's tell you a bit about some transfer news, ladies and gentlemen, because we are getting into that time in the episode when we played our first game. We have a little bit of transfer talk. We'll talk about some more topics in a minute. So at the moment we've sold Ruhanen, who is a youngster. Bracalo we've sold, an absolute beast Bracalo was, but we've sold Bracalo. And we've sold Williams, the right back. So we don't have a right back really anymore, except I don't think we do, but we do have him Williams to end of till January, so keep that in mind there. We have into there we do. So just to give you an idea of who's gone. He's gone, the youngster there. He's gone, he is gone I think as well. So all these youngsters have gone. All that good stuff. Did we actually have any like board stuff that we can look at? We can look at this. Keep the streak of attendances, 90% attendances at games. We've done that. 7 out of 5 we did. So we've already smashed that. Finishing the Champions League spots with 16th at the moment. Don't think that's going to happen. Low target, below target. It says here. This one we haven't really done any youth players sales. We've only done 15% of youth players. So have we got any youth players? Not youth coaches, youth players like our youth setup. Have we got any youth setup? Like any academy players? No, we have not. We've not got any academy players. Okay, into our second game we go then against a beautiful team, which is Hanover. A transfer for Frank. I don't know who he is. Is he like a good player? No, he's not. We could. Oh, who is he? Who is he actually? Out of curiosity. Oh, she's here, but only money. Okay. He's 63 rated. I wouldn't play him. They're asking 440k. We'll negotiate if they can give us 5. If they can give us like 510, that'd be good. Oh, great signing that would be Adam Lallana to Everton. That would. I know he wouldn't go because he's a Liverpool player, but he don't get played much, and Everton need a midfielder. So. Yep, they will take that. The team will, and I think the team are from Dutch. I think the Dutch team they are. The team, Dutch or Belgian. That team that we're looking at there. I think I recognise the badge. That's why. Just check, and then we'll go back into play the next game, which we will have a lot of money for. We have a lot of money we do waiting in the kitty. So if anyone wants to give us a club, they can do. Let's go Eredivisie and just have a look. Yep, there they are. Eredivisie. They are Sporting Rotterdam. Did any well-known players? Anyone knows any of the players? I don't really know any of the players on this team except the goalkeeper, which is him. He reminds me. I don't know why. Actually, they've brought in him. Not bad player. Not bad player. And a few other players who I don't even know really in the team, so no, I don't know anyone in that team. But yeah, if he goes there, he might get a good game. But yeah, I'd love to see him at Everton. You like John Joe Kenny? Yeah, no, I don't really know actually. I don't really know about John Joe Kenny. He's in the Bundesliga at the moment in real life. Let me have a look and see where John Joe Kenny is. Is it John Joe or... No, it's J-O-N. Where is John Joe Kenny in real life? Well, in this game, there's your John Joe Kenny. He's at Calgary. He is? Is it Calgary? I don't know who he is again. David Klassen, is he still there? He is. He's still at Werder Bremen in real life and in this game. Yeah, no, I do like. Yeah, I do like him. Yeah, do like Reese. I do love. I like you doing these players because it gives me the opportunity to talk about players I've never really talked about normally. So it'd be nice. We're playing Hoffenheim, which there's an interesting fact about Hoffenheim. And if you didn't know, Hoffenheim is a little village which only holds about 3,000 people, and they get about 30,000 each game at home, which is surprising. Really, it is. We're going to make a drastic change here. We're going to take Fred off. I know this is going to be drastic, but we're going to take Fred off and put you on. There's loads of players down here who don't really play much, who are creaming for a game. But these, just to say, all of these guys here, look, who are unhappy with the club. So, Frank, Bracalo, William, Namacha, and a few of these down here are going. They are, so yeah, it should be interesting to see. And a few down here who are not playing. At Stefan, I don't even know why you're not playing much. Oh, Cornet, that's why. But anyway, we'll put you on the bench, Stefan, instead of you for a game, and we'll go into this game then, ladies and gentlemen. We will. I do. Klassen, a lovely player. Yes, we just saw Tonali on the screen, and I was about to say I do like Tonali. Very nice link-up player, very nice. He is. There we go. Then into the game we go. Here we do. Here, it should be absolutely brilliant. It should here. Here we do. It's a very nice setup. Here, yeah, so I think it's Hoffenheim who are in a village, and this is a stadium they've got near the village, and they produce about 29 to 30,000 each game, and the village only holds like 3.5 thousand, 3,500. The little village is unbelievable how they turn out week in week out. These fans, they travel probably from far and wide to get here. Well, just from the local villages, there's probably maybe like 20 village. There's probably like 10 villages circulating this little village, and they thought, why not? I think it's all because of a good investor. I think a guy pumped in lots of money, and bish bash bosh, you get a club as well as them. I think Wolfsburg is actually in a place called Wolfsburg. I think is there a place called Wolfsburg? I have no idea. I'm not a German, so I can't confirm or deny that. But I believe there might be. it's interesting to know about Tonali. He's got a good prospect, a good future. Apparently, everyone's saying Tonali is the next PLO. I would like to see that because he's still young, but yeah. I'd like to see that because I would just like to see it, but you know. Oh, I forgot to show you it. I forgot to show you it, ladies and gentlemen. There's my team again. You can quickly see that, but I forgot to show you Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim are bringing a good team with Kramaric, uh, Brunette, Rui. Mario Rui, they've got the left back, which is nice. Kodara, Baumann, a good team there they have. But we need to put like a few players into the team still. I still think I need a little bit of a midfield. Like a few, maybe at the summer, maybe in January I might just whack a few midfielders up on the transfer list and play some different ones and give some different ones an opportunity. But I think we need some different midfielders and maybe a different like attacking option because we've got a good attacking option at the moment, but we're not scoring goals. We're -4 in the goal difference when we've scored about 16 goals this season. So you know, and we're not doing well in the league. And I just think we need like a revamp because I know in real life we're on like 30 or like 40 something points and we're in 6th and we're going to get Europa League again, we are, but we're like a long way off in real life from getting the top club, like top spot, which is a surprise. Like I think it's like in the 50s everyone else is above us and we're like in the 40s trying to catch up. Like we're like the best of the rest technically. Wolfsburg are these days. If I was Wolfsburg, and just listen to me, they won't listen to me, but if they did, they won't even watch this video. Buy some better players. Like I'll be honest with you, if you buy some better players, like don't need to buy too many because we've got a good team at the moment with a bit of Brooks, a bit of Gilovogi. Gilovogi's a lovely player. I love Gilovogi. I think he's a quality player. But buy a few players, like 1 or 2. I believe, and this is me coming out here saying this. We could get a top 5 finish. We could get a top 4 finish, and we can get back to Champions League. But at the moment, I just don't feel like we actually are there. If that makes sense, in that kind of thing. As I say, it's only my aspiration. If we had the team I've got right now, right? So I believe if we signed, say, well, I'm gonna just show you. If we signed Cornet, Cliver, Werner, Fred. So say we had the money I have. Say Wolfsburg have 90 million, right? 90 million. Okay. I would say get say a new midfielder because we need a midfielder. I think that everyone knows that in for Wolfsburg, and maybe a new winger like a Cliver or something. I believe if you get about 2 or 3 new players, you could win the league in real life. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to simulate a season, right, with Wolfsburg coming up soon. I will do it. I'll do it off stream. I'll do it off stream, just for my personal opinion. And we'll bring in the same players I did that we have now. Like I will make them be on the team. So I'll just add them into the team if that makes sense. Before the start of the season. And I will sim a season and see where we finish with that team without me controlling the team once. Maybe once or twice we'll control it, but hardly control the team if that makes sense. And we'll see where we finish in the Bundesliga. If we get relegated, it'll be my surprise. But I believe with the team we've got here, we could even win the league. That's how optimistic I am. I'm just shit at FIFA. It's kind of the optimistic kind of thing I'm saying here. And it's out with the comments out too much as well. Like if you talk about Tonali or do you like somebody else. I appreciate you actually commenting, guys, because it really does help me with the stream. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, lap lap? You know what I mean? Stuttgart have just scored, and Schalke scored for Bremen to make it 1-1 in that game. Ball in. Flick on. Header. Oh, what a goal from Werner. But it's offside. It's offside. You crazy? That was a good goal. Only... I'm going to say it's onside. I'm going to say it's onside. The game has confuddled me there. The game has brought to me... Give me a dick. Dick to me there, the game has. It's been fucking ruthless. Ruthless, I mean... that's what I said, ruthless. If you thought I said something else there, I don't know what you thought I said, but... Thank you there, Billy, for saying that was onside. It was. It was definitely onside. Yeah, I don't know why, right, with online, with on air, I get the comments 5 seconds before on air pops up on my screen. Very odd. Like, literally, I'm reading out the comment as it comes up on air. Very odd. I've got to be honest with you. Very odd. As it is. Very odd. As it goes out for a corner, I think that is. No goal kick. Why when you have the buttons here, right, when you have X, square, circle and triangle, why does square, when you're doing classic, not whip it into the box, like, not cross it? It just literally didn't cross it, it just went straight. I don't know. We all follow united up. It wasn't offside, you are correct. You were onside. Yep, indeed I was. We've had a shot now at least, and we can be saying we've had a shot, but it was offside, so I don't think it counts. I pressed X! Oh my goodness me. At least it's 0-0 at half time, I can't be too disappointed. But I need a 3 points today just to prove that I'm not a bottom team, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you want me to do any games that aren't this, then go and watch me on Twitch. If you want me to do any games that aren't this, let me know. But if you do want to see games that aren't FIFA, go over to my Twitch. I've been streaming a lot of F1 recently, doing classic car modes. It's been very amazing. And we've had one shot, I think. It is on this Sunday. Mönchengladbach 0, Freiburg 0, Stuttgart 1, Werder Bremen 1, and the Dusseldorf versus Hamburg game will start about 5 minutes after these games finish. Well, indeed, we've had in this first half, as they don't show me it, we've had no shots, but apparently that shot that went in does not count as a shot because it was offside. So, yeah, you know, it's kind of annoying, that. No subs at half time, we're not going to make a sub, we are going to make a sub maybe midway through second half. We are. As the linesman has to move, just so he can get the ball. Cornet, whip it, he whips it. Werner, that's the first shot we've had of the game. That's the first shot we've had of the game. I don't just want one shot this whole game and be like a 1-0 loss or something. I love you, man, bro. Yeah, guys, but yeah, go on my Twitch and watch my F1. Or if you want to watch anything that's different to this game, Twitch is the place to be. F1, GTA, Black Ops, COD, Modern Warfare, sadly, is on this channel. We're gonna do this channel now is just a COD and FIFA channel. It looks like, and maybe a one-off, maybe a little bit of Project Cars as well, because you've seen a bit of Project Cars on this channel. But I'm lucky, my boy, and I want you to know that I'm sorry, whatever I've done. Oh, Clivert, your header went wide by my mile. What's this? Good whip in there from Cornet, and then Clivert with the header just wide. But I think I always do this, and I always hate myself when I do. I'm gonna say this here. I think it was gonna go in, but then my player turns as it was. Oh, he turns his head. The game has stiffed me there. Right, so we're gonna make a drastic. We're not gonna make a too big sub here. We're gonna take off Slinger and bring on Fred. We're going to take off Kone and bring on... No, we're not. We're going to keep on Kone. We're going to take off Cliver and bring on Stephens. We are here. Can Stephens play outside? Yes, he can. Good. We'll play Stephens there then. And at least we get Stephens on. At least Stephens will be happy with me for the game. As there's about 4 or 5 away fans go clap, 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 clap. As Fred comes on, Slinger comes off, Cliver comes off, and Stephens comes on. And a few away fans here. Maybe the 4 to 500 who travelled today. Lovely to see them all come. I've got some subs come on for them. Stephens will be delighted to say thanks, boss. You've given me a game for once when I haven't played much because of the other guy. Wakehorse hasn't played much either, which is a surprise, but you know. I think would they care, the club, if I won the Pokal and nothing else, and not even qualify them for Europa League? Probably. If I win the Pokal, that'd be a miracle. I would say that now. We'll probably play Dortmund or Bayern in the final, and it would just be crazy. I think it would. So pointless really me saying anything really about that. Oh, corner, lovely. You got a corner. Well, you're giving away a corner, and you can hear now about 15,000 people making a lot of noise because they're the ultras and they want to see a goal here. From it, wait, I don't even know. Collad. I don't know who that even was. That's weird. But anyway. Gonna go down the near post. Couldn't do it. No, why to Kramaric? Why? Brooks, thank you very much. To Fred. Back to Kone. Back to Kone. As Eteria comes off. Who's coming on? I don't know, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Sofian Boufal, okay. Sofian Boufal. Whipped in by Mbadu, out for another throw in right near the corner flag here. You can hear the Wolfsburg fans singing VV Olaven in the corner there. Don't know what that means. I don't know if it's VV Olaven or VV Wolfsburg, or I don't know. Literally, I have no idea these days. In it goes from Co. I pressed that and it went one. We are going to bring on a sub later. We have one more sub left to go, so we'll bring him on later. I think we're going to be stacked before the end of the season at this rate because we're doing awfully this year. As we nearly were 1-0 down there by Boufal, it's really not looking like it's my game today. Ball boots up by Castiles, up to Fred. Fred flicks it on to Dilevodji, but Dilevodji gets dispossessed straight away. Oh, I don't know. I played so many games recently on FIFA, right, and I've been winning like constantly, but just today, Werner. Oh, what a save! What a save from the keeper there, Baumer. I don't know why I took a shot there, risking it. Right, last sub then for us. We're gonna make it as well. We're gonna take off Zinek and we're gonna bring on a bit of Weghorst just because we can. He hasn't played much, but he could probably be the winner here. As you can't hear much, but the clapping here they are as Zinek comes off, as Ginzek comes off, and Wolfsburg and Weghorst, who is Wolfsburg through and through, I think, comes on. And Weghorst with the header, but straight into the Bauman's hands, though the header was. Fred. Oh, no, Mbadu, why did you do that? That's going to be a red card now, you know. I'm not. Oh, okay. But I was thinking it might be red. Booted the ball appears straight into Dilevodji, who can then Stephens can try and get there, but can't. Stephens actually, I think Stephens is a really nice player. I think he is. Well done, Fred. You in the defensive line for once. Cornet wants the ball. He aimed for where it wanted to go. He's got it. Whips it in now. He does. Werner can't get to it. Headed back in by Cornet, but it's punched away. Well, cleared away by the defender. Not punched because you can't. That'll be a penalty. Then it would. Oh, I actually need to change some settings I do so it can actually have handball on because at the moment we don't have handball on. Fred, lovely. A point will be happy I will with, but at the same time I won't be at the same time, if that makes sense, because we've done alright in the second half to actually get a goal. So we have one more game by the way after this one, so to make it up to 3. I think this is our second game, is it, of the episode? I think it is. Goal kick because it didn't touch Castiles. Or offside actually, sorry. Oh, it's their throwing, damn it. They're going to win this. I can see it just coming. No, look here they come. Goal kick. Oh, offside. No, goal kick, right. Boot it up. Just boot it up. Get it out, get out my half. That's all I care about is get out my half. We've literally got about 40 seconds now to wait until this game finishes for me. For me, guys, you've got about... Here we are then, we're back. Sorry about that, my controller just cut out for 2 seconds. We're back. Underway, here we are. Devin Buffal. Brooks, clear it. Header, Castiles, clear the ball. He was offside anyway, so it wasn't going to count. And just put it away and you've got the point. Yeah, we got the point. There we go, nicely, jubbly. The Wolfsburg fans will be a little bit happier because we've got a point. We even got a point on the board. But I'm not happy because you should have won that. We had a good chance to win that and we didn't. Here, oh, it finished 1-1 between Mönchengladbach and Freiburg, and Stuttgart beat Werder Bremen 2-1. Nice. There they did. We're not up a rating. Oh, we have 4 players here. Cheers for all the first team football. I'm getting it. I'm doing my best, boss. I'm proud of you. We are proud of you. Ginex says, hey Gaffer, I really appreciated you listening to me and letting me get out there for a while. You are brilliant. Cliver Weghorst is going, hi Bones, thanks for listening to me and giving me extended run out in the team. I'm much happier now. There we go, you're being happy now. Boss, I can't lie, I am worried about you replacing me. I just feel a bit threatened by the new faces that have arrived at the club. Oh, flipping hell. You're doing great, because you are my first choice here, you are. So we're not bottom, as that makes us look. We're 14th, 11 points into this. We started this here, we are here. How many minutes have we actually done this? Because we've been rattling on. Oh, 49 minutes, okay, so we do have one more game to play, okay. We're playing Hamburg next, who are in near the top. 23, and we're 11, 12. We're 12 points away from. We need a good run. We need a good run of results now. Just win, and we'll be good. Here we do. We need a good bit of results here. This is December now, so we're into December already. And Frank has sold. So the Frank player has sold, which is good. Let me just check if that pops into the little kids pocket here. The youth players. It doesn't. Make a profit on youth players sales within 2 seasons, 1 season minute. So where are my youth players? Do we have any youth players in the squad though? Oh, actually, this youth scout here can go. He can set up a scout. We can set him up in England for 3 months, and we'll just pay him for that, and off he goes. Flies away. He sold. Oh, the scout has gone. So he said you've set up a scout. Thank you for setting up a scout. Lang has gone to England to do his business. We are going to do a little bit of change in the team. It's been kind of similar for most of the season. This team. So we're going to take you off and put Arnold on because Arnold is looking pissed. Arnold is because he's like, I've not played much football. Fred's going to not play. He's going to stay on the bench. I'm going to give Becker a game and give Jadwodja a little bit of a break. Stephens is going to come on instead of Kone for this one, and that is your team. There it is. Kone might be a little bit upset with me because I've taken him off for a game and he's been playing some great football, but you've got to sort the team up a little bit. Oh, we haven't actually played a lot of him this season. I think he'll be pissed, will he? Is he annoyed? He is. He's annoyed. Callum Hudson-Odoi is annoyed. I forgot. So Maybe put Callum Hudson-Odoi on the bench instead of Morgan Gibbs-White, and Morgan Gibbs-White cannot play for a game. And maybe sell more. I think I might sell Morgan Gibbs-White. I don't think we need him anymore. I generally don't think we do. Well, we don't play Morgan Gibbs-White much. Where's Morgan Gibbs-White? Morgan. There you are, Morgan Gibbs-White. We'll put you on the transfer list. How much actually are you worth, Morgan? 9.5. We've got him up. So he's only had one appearance. He's had 5 appearances in the Bundesliga. Actually, scored no goals and had 1 appearance in the Pokal and had an assist. So he's done all right, but I just don't think he's really in the plans anymore because we haven't played him in a couple of games. I don't think we really need him. We've got a good enough team to play without him. I can take a... I like that away kit actually. I think they might play in that today. They're playing their away kit today. As we're at home in this game, so we need to do well in this. We do, as you can see. And there it is there. I can take another minute. Anyway, enough about that. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to mute my microphone for 2 seconds just because somebody was talking. So sorry about that. But here we are back with a Pokal, back in the league, sorry. And we're at home here in the rain to a beautiful, beautiful Hamburg, who have just been promoted, by the way. So good old Hamburg just been promoted. They have indeed. Who have they got on their team then if they've just been promoted? Cunner. They've got Mortz. They've got Jung. They've got Dunziak. They've got Van. They've got R. Van Wongelen. Stewart. Kettle. Ajaria. Amici. And Azori. And Serrado in goal. Not a bad team actually, but I think they're all underrated. But away we go then in this game. Brooks is going to kick us off, and Brooks should get a free kick for that. Should definitely get a free kick for that, Brooks. But he doesn't. And Mateus Cunha should have got a free kick for that as well, but the ref don't. The ref here is lenient. The ref is here. Oh, Brooks is still down. As they go at the bottom of the screen, you can see their team, and that is a definite free kick there from the player. Should be a yellow card there, ref. Shouldn't be a red, it should be a yellow. If it is a red, I'll be surprised. And no, he gives the player there, he gives Osori a yellow card. And here we go then, we make a sub now because Brooks is injured already. Is that youngster? Youngster's not. Oh, youngster's playing actually. We've got to bring him on then. We've got to bring Roussillon on. I don't think Roussillon likes playing left. Can this player play centre back? He can't, but we have to do it because we're going to do it like that. There we go. And Roussillon has to come on now because Brooks is injured already. And that is a cynical foul there from him. That's a cynical foul from the Osser guy. Cynical. As Brooks comes off, he's upset because he's injured, and Roussillon comes on and plays straight by left back. Really? That was a cracking thing. There it is. Don't know why he's injured, but he is. And Badu to Stefan. Stefan whips the ball in. Werner with a header, but just into the drift of the keeper. So pretty much, as he tried to header that, the keeper was there. So it's kind of, I don't know. What are you gonna say? Now I wanted that to go over the top of them, and I pressed it down X quite hard, but never mind. So this team are playing. are not on near the top, are they? There's Arnold, who hasn't got much pace, of course. He's only got like 68, but still, I haven't played him much this season. Haven't played him much this year. As he takes a shot, a good shot actually from Arnold, and it's a good save from the keeper there, who points to who punches the air. Sorry, to there he does. As it's now Boateng with the header down, and it's a punch away from the keeper there. So we're doing alright actually in this game. I need to win a game at least this episode, just to say I've lost one and drawn one and won one. Just to say I've done all three things. Right, and Badu, is there anyone up there? There's Arnold, but Arnold's nowhere near that ball, and they can go and counter now because there's 4 on 4. Werner's a player to watch. He's still got the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga, still with 13 goals. I would hate in real life, right, to be a second choice goalkeeper. I would. I don't mind being a third choice if you're like really old and you know your career's already done. You've had a good career, like if that makes sense. Like if you were say, I'm going to think of a player. If you were not Neuer, because that's a really weird, awful pick to pick, but Werner with a shot, and Werner gets a goal. No, he doesn't. The keeper saves it. If you were okay, I'll think of a keeper who's old. Carlson, who used to play for Derby and now plays for Manchester City, is their third choice keeper. Carlson, that guy. Or Grant, who for Man United, he's their third choice keeper because he's like 35, 36, and he's like not old. Don't get me wrong, he's not old. Like in real life terms, he's not old, but as a footballer, he's getting on. And Werner, oh my God, the keeper saved it again. My God, how good is this keeper? That's what I want to know. As Arnold whips the ball out there, and Becker is going to get a yellow card. The new guy, Mitchell Becker. Yeah, but no, as I'm saying, what would you think? Like, just let me know in the comments, because it's generally like weird in my eyes. Like, what do you think about having? I don't care if it's not in real comment section, but having like yeah, 30 plus is fine. Less than that isn't. Okay, that's fine then. That's good to say. Yes, Martial. Yes, I do love Martial. He's a lovely player. I think he's really good. Has so much potential. Like I do believe. Right, I know Man United were when he joined a really good team and we won like trophies. Like now we're not, and he's one of our best players. But I do believe. Right, I'm going to be honest with you. I do believe. And I'm going to say this now, and I know everyone's going to be like, oh, why are you saying this? You're only saying this because you're a Man United fan. No, I do believe, and I'm going to say this, Martial should be playing for like a Barcelona, Real Madrid type club, or maybe a PSG. He's so good right now, he is. Like, he's really good. Like, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Man United fan and I have to praise him, but you praise a lot of players. And I say this to not a lot of players, as Werner's offside, just offside, just offside. I can see that there. And I think he could. And even Richarlison, right? I remember when Richarlison had that really good spell throughout the season. Apparently Everton rejected an 80 million from Barcelona for him. Not just saying what Everton are then as a club. And then Richarlison did really well for Everton like a couple of games afterwards. So. Can't be too complacent really, you can't, because Everton then did really well for a couple of games after he left, so you know, really after they had that announcement, if that makes sense. So they had the announcement with Richarlison. If Luca Digne, wait, just give me a second, mate. Let me just give me a second so I can complete this clearance and then we'll talk. Lucas Digne. No, I don't know. He's not the best left back in the Prem, but he's one of the best. It's between Lucas Digne and I would say, oh, I don't know actually. As we now score, we've scored unbelievably. Lucas, it's between Lucas Digne and on FIFA terms, it's Lucas Digne who's the best defender, and Robertson. There we go. Lucas Digne and Robertson are the best defenders. Yeah, Lucas Digne. I love Lucas Digne. I think he's a really good player. Calvert-Lewin. He's right. He's right. Right little nuthead. I think he'd be the England strike. I think it'd be him, Vardy, Vardy. I think it'd be interesting because I think if you take to the Euros, if you're allowed to take 3 strikers right from England, then that's annoying. If you're allowed to take 4, I would take Rashford because he'll be back fit hopefully. Calvert-Lewin, Abraham, and maybe like Vardy, maybe, or maybe a Harry Kane, something like that. So that's what I would take anyway. You would take me with a pinch of salt. I'll pinch the salt here, and I would definitely. As there's half time, and the fans at home should be happy because we're winning. I'll definitely take Calvert-Lewin. I think he's a really, really good player. I think Calvert-Lewin produces some great football. He does here. On this Saturday, we have 0-0 between Augsburg and Dortmund. The late kickoff is Dusseldorf versus Hertha. Freiburg 0, Stuttgart 1, Schalke 1, Mönchengladbach 0, and Werder Bremen 2, Cologne 1. Cologne 0, sorry. There in this one. Yeah, but no subs at the moment. We're doing alright. But yeah, I think he should be an England striker from football. I think he should. And by the way, you know, under 21 games. There was an England under 21 game a couple of months ago, and it was on like Red Button or on like Line or on like YouTube. And I can't believe that there were some 22-year-olds in that game. Like I can't believe there's 22-year-olds in an under 21 like tournament. Why there were 22-year-olds in that tournament is because they were 21 at the time of the time these squads were submitted, and then by the time this tournament started, kind of thing, they were 22. So just bear with me on that one. Schalke have just conceded a goal to Mönchengladbach, so it's 1-1 in that game now. I did say it was 1-0 at half time. I did. Oh, that's a free kick. That's gonna be a red. That's gonna be a red. That's gonna be a red. No. What do I do there? Yeah, it's a red card. We've lost the defender. I knew it. The guy who's literally just come on as a little guy. He's just been smashed. No. We've just hit an hour now on stream. So hello to everyone who's been here for the whole hour. Been interesting, it has. Been a very interesting stream. I don't care, as long as we win this game now, I'll be happy. We've got a free at the back. I can take a free at the back actually. I'll actually have to do some changes now. So we'll take a free at the back. Do we put the... I would love to swap... Yeah, maybe put you like there. Could you put it there maybe? So we have 2 more subs to make. Because we've already made a Roussillon sub. We'll put Hudson-Odoi on for Stephens for now, and we'll take off Zinek, and we'll put on James Rodriguez there instead. So we've got a quite slow, and we'll swap them 2 around because Arnold's got a little bit more pace. There we go. There we will. And I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. I was silly on now. Wins around. Fixer. Stills. Good set punch actually. Good Stills. Good punch. There we go. Made our 3 subs, but we'll have to wait and see when these come on. Quite early on actually. We've made our 3. I'm kind of annoyed now. Boateng. Clear it. Arnold now. Run Arnold. Werner. And it's gone out, so we are now going to make our subs. Oh, indeed. So, Callum Hudson-Odoi coming on, and James coming on, and Zinek and Stephens coming off. Stephens will be upset, but at the same time, he has played a quite good game here, he has. Kettle coming off, and Ayoro coming on. I don't even know who he is, Ayoro. I think that's how I say it. Gioro. Dear Lord. Anyway, here they do as Clivert now finds Arnold. But yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see what actually happens to England's squad. I will be doing the predictions on that. I was going to do one like for this summer, but because of the virus, or because of what we've got right now coming around in the world, I just can't. So we're going to do it for next summer, and that gives I think it's a good opportunity for Gareth Southgate. I think this virus has come at a good time for Gareth Southgate at the sense that he had so many players to choose from. Now it will be crunch time, and we will come back and play maybe 4 or 5 games in the bundle in the league, right? We'll come back and play 4 or 5. Well, I would say yeah, we'll play our 8 games we've got left, say. Then we'll come back again, like for next season, and we'll be all hungry for more of the same. And I say next season, we could be looking at this, could be crunch time, crucial for next season to perform well and get into the England squad. Because at the moment there's a few keepers like Pope, Henderson, that are out there. Maybe you're looking at a bit of Joe, maybe you're looking at a bit of Pickford, but I don't think he would. I don't know. Pickford at the end of the day, I have no idea. Referee, that's a red card. That's definitely a red ref. He's one of the last offenders, ref. Red card and ref. Send him off, ref. Send him off. Referee, you don't give him a off. Referee. Actually, I know why not giving him red, because there was 2 players near him. No. I know. Why is Werner not in the box? That's what I want to know. James to Boateng with the shot. Well, actually, Boateng with the cross. Actually, that was. But it was like a shot, I think. Well, Hudson-Odoi here coming back to defend. Love to see this. Love to see it. From Hudson-Odoi, clear it. Thank you. Clear it. Thank you. Up to Werner. I don't want 13 as he's unlucky. Werner. Oh, over the bar from Werner. But at least we're getting shots in here, and the crowd are clapping because we've got shots in here, and we're still 1-0 up here in this game with 77 minutes gone here. Maybe even 78. Actually, we're going to be saying here we have. There you go, mate. Yeah, it's because you're self-promoting, mate. I kind of didn't really want to let that go through, but I'm gonna read it out. Hi, great video. Keep up. I have liked the video. Thank you, mate. Thank you for liking it. If you have, thank you. Could you mind checking out my YouTube channel, as I make career mode videos as well? Thanks. Yeah. Don't. I'll check it out, but I can't sadly at the moment because, of course, coronavirus. I'm joking. Yeah, I'll check out your video, mate. I will after this video basically go on to they've got Deeney's. That must mean they've got Troy Deeney, I think. I will remember your name. I'll write it down in a second, and I'll see what you're like. Just quickly ask what career mode are you doing at the moment? What career mode are you doing at the moment? Just let me know, and then I will maybe watch you. If you tell me what career mode you're doing, then no, I will watch. If it's a good career mode, then I'll watch. If it's like a bottom to top, I love watching like the work. Like, no lie, I love watching like Football Manager a lot, because I like watching lower league teams like Bosch United, Enfield Town, getting up the leagues, bang bang bang. That's why I like it. So if there's any of you guys who have that kind of not like game, but have kind of want to see that in FIFA, then let us know, because I think FIFA do need to do it. I think FIFA do need to have like a add-on that you pay money. I think they should do an add-on, right, where you pay money for, and it's like a non-league kind of little bit, and only people who want it can have it. Like maybe a £4, and you get the National League and National League North and South, and that'd be it, and it would just be good. Hudson-Odoi now with the run. Hudson-Odoi now. What's Hudson-Odoi going to do? Callum Hudson-Odoi takes the shot, takes another shot, and it's blocked by the defender. Back into the box it comes, up to... Here it does, Wolfsburg. There's Werner takes a shot but can't do anything. The ball goes out, and we get a win. The Wolfsburg faithful, the 28,000 go absolutely crazy in the stadium. They see a victory today, and it's a brilliant one. Get in, boys. That's what we like to see. You have as well. This is the only goal of the game. It was a very nice run. Look, here it was. Very nice run, a very nice run, very nice run, and a very nice slot into the bottom corner. And you can't really hear anything there except all the Wolfsburg, put my teeth in, fans making the lovely thing there. Interesting save from. This is the only save Castells had to make really in the whole game. The only real save he had to make this one, but a very nice save it was indeed. Well, not the only save, was it? It was the only save, okay. This is the red card tackle. I don't think it was a red card tackle. Well, yeah, it was a yellow card tackle, that one. I don't know about this one, though. I'm not too sure. Yeah, late in. Right. Fair enough. And we win a game, though. We've won a game, though, this season. We've won a game again. So that's our third game now. 1-0 to Dortmund in that game. 2-1 to Schalke. 2-1 to Stuttgart. And 3-0 to Werder Bremen. In that one, Cologne, I don't think are doing well in this season.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie kurz nach Spielende zu einem Kommentar bereit sind.
Not at all. We were comfortable. We came out with the win, and that's exactly what happened. There we go. We did brilliantly, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant. Can we actually just click on? Let me. There we go. Let me see what you're doing. You got better thumbnails than I have. That's what I can say. Better thumbnails than I have. You do thumbnails, I don't. Oh, why? What do you sound like? Let me listen.
On my YouTube channel, it is very limited pen here.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, mate. I've checked you out. I don't really want to promote you, and you just heard your voice. I need. Wait. This is what he's going to say here. I need to play more often. The amount of games I'm getting in the moment isn't good for my career. You still have a place in the squad, mate. You do still have a place in the squad. And of course, the match suspension is up to 1 game. We're going to have to fix that with myself. I'll auto fix it. I'll show you a team sheet. I will fix that myself. So why Slinger? Why Slinger in defence? That is a really weird one. That one. Why not Dilivoji? Why not just Dilivoji in defence, mate? Who's upset? Who's pissed off with me? Nobody. Okay. Actually, you might be, mate. Oh, well, actually, you can go on the bench instead of Slinger. There we go. There. Dilivoji can have a rest for a game and let Fred have a go. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, do please smash a like. Subscribe down below. We've had 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss in this episode, so we've had all 3 different results you can have in this episode, meaning we've moved up the table. We have actually brilliantly smashed it, because we were 15th, we're now 12th, and that's popped us up a couple of positions to 14. Now we're looking at about a 10-point difference to the top 6. I just want a top 6 position today, really. That's all I really care about. We're playing the team who are 2 above us, who have 4 points better than us, who are Hertha Berlin next game. After Hertha Berlin, we then travel to play Mönchengladbach. After Mönchengladbach, we then travel and play Cologne. We play Stuttgart, who are just gone out of the relegation zone themselves. And then after Stuttgart, we play. I think that's it then for December. I think no, not November. I want December's games. I think that's it then for December. I think after Cologne. No, oh yeah, it is. Yep, and then we're into January, and then in January we play our first game against Mönchengladbach. Of course we do, against Mönchengladbach. We do, of course. So, what else do we have coming up? Let's actually have a look at the Pokal, because I want to know who we got in the next round of the Pokal. Didn't really see it, but the Pokal, we have Leverkusen, and we lost to them in the Europa League last year, so that should be good. Champions League, very quickly, we're just going to continue with Champions League. They've got 1 more game before they finish their Champions League campaigns. What are all the German teams doing? They're second Bayern compared to they are there in their group. Leverkusen are second in their group. Man United win it. Well, that's good. Tottenham are top of their group. Well, Jesus Christ. And that's it, I think. Did I miss it? I mean, I definitely missed a team then because there should be 4 Bundesliga teams. Was it 3? Oh, there we go. Frankfurt are not looking like they're going to go through because they've had 1 win out of their game, so they're looking like they're going to go down to Europa League. And in Europa League, we are nearly finished this season as well. Mönchengladbach are second in theirs. Atalanta and them are joint on points, but Atalanta have better goal difference. Anyone else? There's one more team for Germany over here, which I don't know where they are. That's the kind of thing I'm saying here. There they are. Hoffenheim top of their group, of course. They've got Ghent, Trabzonspor, and Sion, and FC Sion. So quite nice there for them. And then, and Bremen as well. And they're playing West Ham, and they're beating West Ham. West Ham and them are going through. And that is it, of course. But you can see the English teams on your screen as well. West Ham, it was Arsenal, and there was one other team, and I just can't find it right now. I definitely just can't find it. Should be in Chelsea with the teams there. So I don't know what happened last season. Let's have a look at other leagues. Let's have a look at other leagues because we want to show you just quickly before we go other leagues very quickly. And in the Premier League, it is Manchester City, Liverpool, all of them down there. Relegation zone. So coming up from the Championship were Huddersfield. They were West Brom and were Cardiff. We're surprised. That's a surprise for me. That is. In the Championship, Sheffield United got relegated, then Aston Villa got relegated, and so did. There's one other team who got relegated, but I don't know who. It doesn't even say. I can't even see them. And Norwich, there we go. As you can see, that's kind of what we're going to get this season of Aston Villa and Norwich, not Sheffield United, of course. That's not what's going to happen. Promoted teams, it looks like to me we had Ipswich promoted, Rotherham, it looks like maybe promoted, and doesn't really say who else really. I can't see the other team. Can I? I'm blind. I must be blind today. I must be blind. And Sunderland, sorry. And Sunderland were the team promoted from that. Don't need to look at that. The League Un, it is PSG top, only just, well, actually quite a long way from Monaco, from Lille. And teams that got promoted were Standard de Range, Junin Gamp, Cannes, and and I think it's Lens and Nias Olympiques, I think got promoted as well. There's quite a few there who I don't really recognise. Bundesliga 2 actually, we're going to look at that because that's interesting. Mainz are top, and then it's Hamburg who'll get promoted, and then Hanover will play in the playoffs. They will with the team who are third from bottom and see who goes through if it stays as it is. In the Serie A, it is Inter winning. It is second Napoli, third Lazio, and fourth Ponte Calcio, which is Juventus. And then the last league, but not least, is the Santander, Liga Santander. It is Bayern. It is gotta be honest with you, Madrid versus, and it's Real, Barca, Atletico, Valencia, and teams got promoted from last season were Sporting and Club and RC Deportivo. So it was Sporting. So it was R. Sporting and RC Deportivo who got promoted there. But just for us, again, just to be happy with this result. Let me show you what we've had this season. It's kind of a disappointment, I'm going to say. We do have a cup there. That's why we have a game. So next episode we'll play a cup and 2 league games. We will, of course, we will indeed. So this season, starting off in here, we did all right at the start. We had a draw, a win, and a draw against Leipzig. Very nice indeed. Then we had a win, a loss, and a loss, which was where our downfall was. Then we lost to Freiburg by look at the weirdest goal. Drew 2-2 that game. 3-1 loss to Dusseldorf. 1-1 draw to Frankfurt, which was quite good, but that was after winning 4-1 to Bayern in the cup, which is the second Bayern team. Then against Leverkusen we lost 5-3, a very scrappy game, and I hated that one in the last episode. That was, of course. Then we lost 2-1 to Bayern in this one, and of course we drew 0-0 to Hoffenheim, and then of course Hamburg we won 1-0 in just the game we just saw. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. If you did enjoy, of course, do please of course smash a like, do subscribe. I have of course been Cadwell5, and we'll see you guys next episode. So as we do at the end of every episode, we're going to quit and save. Of course we are here just to know that I've saved it. and one of them I'll change and get bun. We will definitely, guys, do it for next episode, where I put the videos in. So what basically I mean is I'm going to put Dortmund, Wolfsburg with all the players I've signed. Do a team, see where we finish in the league, and Bish Bash Bosh will do that for you before next episode, just so I can see where we would have finished if I didn't have any control of the team or anything like that. So if you do enjoy, smash the like as always, subscribe. I've been Kettle5, and that has been your Wolfsburg career mode for today. Goodbye, everyone. I just want to quickly see what's live, and then we're going